Right, I think I'm gonna get started. This Stramalamalamalam.
Do I need to say naughty words?
No, I'm actually now live. Don't say the naughty words.
Penis.
No, I said no naughty words.
Knife ears?
Can we talk about big schlongs?
I'm gonna just like leave chat.
Can we talk about elves? I can talk about elves.
What about elves and big schlongs?
No, stop. Stop.
Look, I want to enrich the viewers' lives by talking about elves.
No.
Look, I just want to talk about the inner workings of a huge schlong.
No. Okay. I'm not looking forward to what card it's gonna give me on the specialized.
And before it's really bad.
Well, kind of.
Oh, hey John.
What?
We're going at a later time so that way we can feed you.
What?
We're going at a later time.
Yeah, he wasn't sure if he wanted to go at 5 or 7, but he figured if he went at 7, you guys could eat first.
Oh.
Yeah.
But he didn't know how much money he wanted to spend on eating. So.
Yeah.
A very small amount.
The tiniest amount of cash.
$2. Got it.
$2.
$2.
Slow.
Dollar make you holla.
Whenever you play a card, they receive 10% more damage from attacks this turn.
But remember, John, we always want Hey, look, it's Drew.
Racial slur that begins with the N.
No. I would actually hunt you down.
I see the streaming.
Did you mean ninja?
You mean the country known as Niger?
Nigeria. What about the band Nazareth?
Nazgul?
Oh, damn, he has
Nazgul, yeah.
strength. Oh, this is discarded. That's what happens. Okay.
And the word nipple.
I'm just gonna continue to ignore you guys and hope it stops.
Oh, that's just gonna make it worse.
I know, but... Cool.
Wait.
What are we waiting for?
Are you fucking serious? What in the fuck? Alright. Our devs pirate MMO Atlas goes offline after cheaters spawn in World War II tanks and airplanes. Compromise admin account blamed.
Wait, what happened?
Grape Shot Games, an offshoot of Arc Developer Studio. Hold on, I gotta take a sip. My tongue's really dry.
Atlas has World War II planes in it.
Why were there
And
World War
admins
II
now, for some
assets
reason,
to be
spawned
spawned? There's so much questions. So many questions. Oh, John.
Okay, let me start this over. Grape Shot Games, an offshoot of Arc Developer Studio Wildcard, has been forced to take its pirate MMO Atlas offline and roll back servers after cheaters began spawning giant whales, tanks, and even airplanes. They say aeroplanes because Euro gamer, but it's airplanes. Fuck you, Euro gamer. And even airplanes.
Says aeroplane.
My friend from France, she says airplane. She won't say aeroplane.
Airplane.
I'm like, she's like, aeroplane is stupid because it just makes me think of like, and this is what she said. 'Cause she's a big nerd. She said, and I quote, "It just makes me think of casting the spell arrow on like some grass." So I say airplane. And I'm like, you're not wrong.
I'll be okay, but I'm gonna play
She
block
also
anyway.
said, plus, you guys invented the airplane, so
We
get
did do
over it.
that.
And she's like, so airplane is technically the correct term, not aeroplane. And I'm like,
But everybody wants to
okay.
show up the snooty Americans.
Man, we're so snooty about it.
Damn Amerifats.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, we made a travel, like something. Yeah, we make a change in how we travel from place to place in large quantities.
Wow, really? That's all they're gonna give me?
And you're in Britain has to be like, no, we have to say aeroplane is the correct way of saying it. Nah, it's airplane. The Wright brothers literally called it, it's an airplane. It's a thing that goes whoo in the air. It goes from the planes to the air. It's an airplane. Because they was from Kansas.
True.
The incident. So let me get this article out of the way. The incident began yesterday when a group of players were streaming their Armada's attempt to bring down an enemy galleon on Twitch. In the stream, hosted by a dashingly outfitted Burke Black, the Armada's carefully laid plans are thrown into disarray as giant whales suddenly began spawning in unnaturally large numbers around the enemy's vessel. As the stream went on, events took an even more bizarre turn, with Burke Black's ship suddenly dive-bombed by an aircraft, not usually the sort of vehicle players would expect to encounter, particularly in a high-speed free-fall during Grapeshot's pirate game. Meanwhile, other players managed to record footage of armored tanks being spawned into the world, seemingly by the same band of cheaters. The incidents were quickly shared across Atlas's official subreddit, and with the mayhem escalating, Grapeshot announced that it would be temporarily shutting down the game's official network in order to investigate the issue. When play resumed sometime later, servers had been rolled back roughly 5.5 hours.
Oof.
In a statement published in response to the incident, Atlas Live producer and lead community manager, Jaith. This is a weird name. Jatheis. Jathis, I guess. Jathias.
Words.
Yeah, I've never seen that name before, so I don't know how to read it. Was quick to dismiss reports that the devastation was caused by hacks, third-party programs. I'm sorry, because they said they gotta spell it with an E for some reason, 2 M's and an E, or exploits. Instead, Grapeshot insisted that the illicit spawns had been made possible when an admin's Steam account was compromised. I ain't so sure about that.
Sus.
Unsurprisingly, the Atlas community was unimpressed by Grapeshot's apparent lapse in network security. Many on the game's subreddit were also perturbed at the seeming lack of repercussions for Black Butterfly, the player group that, based on the initial whale incident, appeared to be at the center of the of the evening's events. All in all, it hasn't been the smoothest of sailing for Atlas since its official unveiling.
Pun intended.
Since its official unveiling late last year. The Pirate MMO managed to miss its intended early access launch date 3 times before Grapeshot Games made the unusual decision to release it to streamers only. When Atlas was finally made available to all, it was immediately subjected to a torrent of negative Steam reviews due to reportedly poor performance and the discovery of a hidden menu, implying that Atlas was originally intended as a DLC expansion for Ark. Despite these early wobbles, it appears that many players are still enjoying the game. At the time of writing, it's the 17th most popular title on Steam, with 31,292 concurrent players. Yeah, okay. First off, yeah, it was supposed to be an Ark DLC.
Yeah.
Second, it's a company based off another company that also has a huge problem with cheaters and spawners and things of that nature. And their security is also pretty shit. Their game is.
I don't know why people bought it.
I can kill
I
him
don't know
here.
why Alex bought it. It was
Alex-
obviously gonna have issues.
Alex didn't
Bag
buy
of
it.
marbles. Good.
Alex
Alchemize.
didn't. Alex didn't buy it.
The reason why Ark made at least their first DLC to begin
Oh,
with
I can't
is
smith
because they
because
didn't
Midas.
have money to continue supporting.
I thought I was
base
gonna be
game.
sneaky and just
Right.
upgrade something.
Retards.
That's not the case at all.
And they had
Right.
that lawsuit shit.
I remember that.
Transform a card.
But no,
Sorry, Josh, I don't think I can say that word.
Please don't say words like that.
what did you say?
Retard.
Oh, okay.
No, I mean Simple Flip says gay idiot, so.
Gay idiots!
But this
Wait,
isn't
is
Is
simple
that even
flips.
an insult?
Yeah.
I don't think I
Depending
need
on how you
5
say it, yeah.
reflexes. Let's just change this into. Oh,
I
we
mean,
get
he's
bullet
also
time.
multiple
Now I
occasions
get to
been
get
like,
rid of
"I'm
it
gay."
because it's useless.
He is. That's the thing. People don't realize that he is indeed gay.
That candle.
Confirmed it because of how many times he's fucked up in Super Mario 64.
Well, how does that make him gay?
I don't know.
No, he is actually gay.
But how does that make him gay?
Ask Simple Flips.
I'm asking John, he seems to be in the know. of
Because
Simple Flip's
Oh.
he'll
lore.
be like, all right, if I fuck this up, I'm gonna suck my own dick, and then he'll fuck it up. He's like, well, guess I'm gay.
Confirmed gay. Well, at least he's not like Sonic Fox and says every single day, "I'm gay. I'm gay. Man, I woke up gay today."
I don't see why Sonic Fox has to announce it like every third tweet about himself that he is not of the.
Because
'Cause
he's.
people will listen.
I was gonna say because he's somewhat of a.
I should have played the dexterity
sociopath.
potion. Yeah, a little bit.
Very talented sociopath.
I mean. Sure.
Can't say the man's not skilled.
No, I can't say that. No.
I mean the fox. You can't say the fox isn't skilled. The man fox. Blue and red fox man.
He won't play Tekken though.
Blue and red gay fox man.
Gil, he's literally his persona is literally just Gil from Street Fighter 3, but a fox.
I remember somebody pointing that out. I didn't know how to feel
I
about
did.
it.
I pointed it out.
That's right. You did point that out. Like I said, I didn't remember how to feel
'Cause-
about that.
Cause I woke up out
Ugh.
of a dead sleep, looked at Discord. Aaron had posted something, and I just go, "What the fuck? His persona is just Gil from Street Fighter 3, a fox or a wolf or whatever." And people were like, "Oh fuck, it is."
Oh man, he's right.
I'm not. Why are you booing me? I'm right.
Yeah, why are you booing me? I'm right.
Why are you being the negative, crowd? I am the correct in this matter and situation.
Trying to advance meme.
Advance me. Ah.
But look,
Let's get a new card. Cool.
I just want you all to know something.
But do we want to know this?
Sure. The moment I gotta find it.
Well, at least I can kill him here. My 8
Yeah,
damage.
I
If I didn't kill him,
I
the,
just,
Two
I just
damage, two
I
damage.
I just have to know. Has anyone really been far?
Oh,
has
man.
decided to use even go want to do?
You
look,
make
God,
that
Was
joke.
the
I
other
saw a
day, 'cause
video.
He can't English.
I saw
That's
that video.
every day for. That's every day.
I mean,
for
it was
John.
especially the other day. John couldn't speak at all.
That's
type at
every
all.
day for John.
No, John's got good days.
John.
John's
Has
preoccupied. Oh.
John, we love you. Moth Daddy.
I got another defense. Okay.
See,
neat.
John says, but he knows it's the truth.
I think that's just enough damage. I was right.
At least I didn't. At least I didn't say the lizard one.
Don't do that. Oh dear. I have to tank the hit.
So, about all the Leisure Suit Larry games, I have to say that really slowly.
Or you're gonna screw it up.
Well, I can't say leisure very well
Yeah,
sometimes.
words
so I
are
say
hard.
Like, so I say like leisure.
Leisure.
It comes out like leisure.
Yeah, Leisure Suit Larry.
Yeah, Leisure Suit Larry. I done went and bought all them games, and when I bought them, I was trying to get some of them to play in their VGA remake versions, and I couldn't for the life figure out what the fuck
All
to
right,
do.
we're gonna stop this.
But no, seriously, I couldn't. I could not figure out how to make them. How to make 1 and 6 their VGA versions, which is their CD re-releases. So I was looking around and I right-clicked and I noticed something. 1 and 2, 1 and 6 have something that none of the rest of them have. They have a betas tab, and I'm like, okay. So I go and click on the beta I'd like to opt into, and it says VGA version right there. So, in an odd roundabout way, instead of just giving me both a just giving me a prompt when the games start, when I click play, to say, do you want to play the DOS version, or the VGA version? It just you have to choose between one of the two in the betas.
Oh yeah, can't
Yeah.
attack this turn.
And I'm just
Okay.
like, why? Every other DOS game I own asks me how I want to play the game. I think even I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream asks you how you want to configure the game. And that's just from Steam. And all these point and click games, most of them use Scum VM anyways, so why they don't just use the VGA version of anything, I don't know.
Beats me. I don't think there's been a whole lot going on, Kai. Oh my goodness, agony.
I wonder if the Broken Sword
What
games-
about you? What have you been up to today? It doesn't matter. I could have picked either route. It would have been fine. Okay.
Wait. Oh, that's right. I have it under Horde. Wait, where's it at?
6.
There it is.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why I put it there.
John, you're going too deep.
Actually, I could one up this even further. It just
How is temperature too deep?
Why does it matter?
What?
It
What are you
matters.
talking? What are you talking about?
whiny.
No, seriously, what's John talking about? I'm kinda...
No, he started it. He
That's
said it.
that's quite the proclamation.
I
Asking
don't.
For the temperature.
That's the temperature.
What temperature?
The temperature.
Well,
War.
you hear,
temperature.
and I don't know. I'm gonna do the daily, and then I might just try to do some unlocks. I don't know on which one yet. I might try to get everything on the it's not the reject. It's the prototype or whatever the robot one is with the.
Jesus Christ, we have 11 people who play golf it.
Yeah, we do.
We really do.
Should all do that at the same time. Play that golf it. Opening up the MacBook was so very hard. Yes.
I'm waiting for Chrono GG to get more than the 3 games they have on offer, because I have like 11,000 coins.
If
and nothing to
you
spend
wanna
them on.
advert, I would be super appreciative. Wait, I could actually defense,
Why don't you do
defense, and blur.
Because Golf It used to be on there.
And then damage. But oh,
I think that's what we were talking about.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about. So who started what about some temperature?
John wanted to know what temperature it was in the town that we're in my game.
Oh, okay. Just tell him cold as fuck.
cold AF.
He is bringing a lizard in, but
Just tell him cold as fuck.
no.
Yeah, just tell him cold as fuck. That's what I always say.
Cold AF.
Hey, Aaron, what's the temperature here? Cold as fuck.
Heat.
Hey, Aaron, what's the temperature in town right now? Bring a light jacket.
Yeah, it's at some point you just move from giving actual temperatures to just this should be your attire for the day.
I just wanted to know whether or not it was really cold or really hot. I didn't need like the exact number.
Or did you?
What the
What'd
hell
you
did you want?
Is it hot? Is it cold?
I said
Yes.
It's
75.
not a Katy
That
I
is
know,
medium.
I see that.
That is
and then-
neutral.
Just say 72 Fahrenheit.
Is it hot? Is it cold? Yes.
73.7.
I don't need that. I just need.
73.7, got it.
What do you need?
Moderately lukewarm.
Is it like Kentucky outside or is it like Florida outside?
You said temperature, not climate.
You did.
Well, I was asking for the temperature right then and there.
Oh.
Which, if I'm comparing Kentucky
Oh.
to Florida temperature right now,
Why didn't you just ask what the weather was? What's wrong with you?
because I
Josh,
just need to know what the temperature is.
How's the
It's-
climate in Florida?
I don't have the answer
So-
to that.
I told you what the temperature was, though.
I know, and I'm glad you did that because I'm using that.
But
It was very important.
I hate
But
this
what's-
boss so much.
but what's the weather outside?
Don't tell me it has to be super warm for Ligger to enjoy her stay. That was an L, not an
Just hit
N.
it.
That doesn't
You
matter.
hit it like that, didn't you?
It's an
You
L.
didn't even fucking think.
You hit the dab.
By God, you hit the tab.
Oh my god, he hit the dab!
By the 9, he hit the tab.
Just some random man just storms outside. By the 9 divines, he hit the dab!
Hit your miss. I guess I never miss. Ha! You got a boyfriend. I bet he doesn't kiss you. Oh! By the 9, he hit the dab.
5 poison or damage.
My things have gotten worse. Oh my God.
We'll just continue to ramp up the poison.
That girl is poison.
Oh, it's too hot! Oh boy, it's burn plus now instead of just regular.
Well, Lost Planet 2's DirectX 11 exe still does not work.
Don't work,
Fine
man.
for me. I eat last blade.
Die, die, die. Better card than the other nonsense they're trying to give me.
They've also updated it since we last played.
Okay. Act 2. Gonna go straight for that
Act two.
shop.
Electric Boogaloo.
True.
Crossbow machine gun.
That sounds safe.
Shotgun rhinoplasty.
It's actually super accurate. What is that from, Josh? I can't remember.
That would be Borderlands 2.
Oh, yeah. Shoot me in the face! Right here, the face!
Yeah.
Shoot me right here, right here.
I know what you might be thinking. You might be having some moral hang-ups about shooting me, but I can just shoot me in the goddamn face!
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Shooty McFace, aka the best character in the whole game.
Claptrap's hard to top.
I don't know, man.
You get towards the end, he's just like, oh no, stairs.
Stairs? No! Been defeated by my arch enemy, the stairs! Ah, I ascend!
Oh yeah, that's right. It did this shit.
Yeah, Borderlands 2 is definitely those top tier games for me.
I always played it by myself. I wished I had had some people to play it through.
Well, I'm always frustrated because it's like, oh hey, we're gonna play Borderlands. I'm like, okay, great, but I only have it on PS4. I don't want to bother going to get it on PC, and then I have to learn how to stack weapons, and that's just too much work for me, and etc. etc.
What do you mean?
Yeah, like there's like a PC only glitch where if you have to, it's some menu finagling, and then you have to you basically, like, if I have like the sword explosion, and then I also want the sword explosion to have some other weapon effect, you have to do some really wonky like menu swapping, and then when you pick up or you swap to the sword explosion, then it'll have the effect of the other gun you wanted it to have. And then you can do that multiple times with multiple guns, or you can just keep stacking the same gun on itself.
It sounds like the B show glitch, in a way.
I guess
Basically made you unkillable.
it's not that you're unkillable. You can engineer yourself to be hysterical. Yeah, the psychos are great. They just have the best phrases.
I had so many badass tokens on Xbox.
Xbox.
Xbox. Yeah, we have a lot of.
I did try to
badass
play with
tokens.
someone online one time on Xbox, and it was unplayable. Like, you would teleport everywhere.
Oh man, I love Slideshow the video game. I mean, Borderlands 2.
Yeah. That's exactly what it was. Grab this.
It was not good.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna draw a card when I have nothing to play it with. Whoops.
Draw your card, Yugi.
Confusion. While useful, also troublesome.
Row, row, row.
Your boat.
Ooh, looks like my dinghy's hanging out.
actually awful. Confusion is a terrible debuff, and I hate it. Just gain some block, call it a day.
Block, block, block order for up to 16 hours!
I wonder if I use the oil, do I become double confused, or does it negate itself?
Hey John, have you been in the kitchen?
It's like saying if you
Saucing.
put more poison on, does it negate itself?
I mean, you're right.
Look, all you gotta do is suck the poison out of the wound. There you go.
I think one of my favorite Psycho phrases, though, is probably when he's charging it and he's just like, endorphins!
Garbage day. I don't know where that came from.
Look at me when I'm charging at you!
Mom.
Oh man, I
Just
made a
use the
mistake.
I'm not connected. Ah, fuck me. Duh, Aaron. Okay.
Well, I can't debuff
Duh.
the other one, so...
Duh, Dumas. No wonder you had your VPN on. No wonder shit wouldn't work.
That
correctly.
one's a good one too, guy.
How do you feel about the D&D expansion, Josh?
It's alright.
The D&D expansion pack for Borderlands
Yeah.
2?
It's alright.
Assault on Dragon's Keep, or whatever it's called. I didn't play
Oh,
through
that,
one.
okay, yeah, no, I enjoyed that. That was fun.
I didn't play through it, so I never got to laugh at it.
Drew, do you own it on PC?
No, but I own it and all the DLC on Xbox, but I don't play on my Xbox anymore. I have a
Fucking
I don't own it on Steam, let's say that.
Oh, I get you. I get what you're saying.
But I've played through the main game so many times, so it's hard to get back to the parts to play
The DLCs, yeah.
DLCs that I haven't played yet. Because I've played through Scarlet's Booty probably 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
And what the heck are the other ones? There's that one. There's Hammerlocks, whatever. There's Salt on Dragon's Keep, and then there's one more, I think.
I can tell you right here. Hold on.
Oh, it's the
Tiny
Explosion
Tina.
guy, Explosion Man. I played through his once.
The Torg one? Torg's is great.
Yeah, it was okay. A lot of the
I have
dialogue was
all
kind
the
of
I have
forced.
all the DLC right here. Creature Slaughter Dome. Let's see, all the DLCs. Creature Dome,
Well,
Creature
there's like
Slaughter
4
Dome.
main DLCs.
Sir Hammerlock's Big Game Hunt.
Yeah.
Mr. Torg's Campaign of Carnage.
Yep.
Captain
Torg.
Scarlet and her Pirate's Booty.
Yep.
Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon Keep.
Yep.
This'll kill it, but I nearly died for
Alex was
this
supposed to play Borderlands 2 with
fucking
me, but
fight.
he never did. The penis butt.
That's not nice.
Well, he is a penis butt.
That's not nice.
I done fuck shit.
It's a shop. Okay.
I don't get it. You don't get the fuck up.
Tiny chest. After image, thank God.
kind of cool.
We out.
That.
Gonna go here and heal.
I don't like this Bumblebee knockoff character. I don't like that either.
We go to an actual shop.
I want to grow.
What relics are here?
Okay, let me check.
Combat reward screens now contain
let's
colorless
play.
cards. Odd smooth stone. Whenever you exhaust a card, add a random card into your hand. I have enough for that. Actually, I have enough for all of these relics. No, I don't. I lied. Ho ho! Look at me.
Egg on your face.
Yeah.
The
Backflip
shape of an
though.
L on your forehead.
Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on. Go
And
play.
they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming.
I know a couple hentais like that.
No! That was one of the references I was making, but no.
Hey. You brought it up, not me.
Maybe.
Not my fault.
85 gold. Take a relic. Shame.
Not my fault.
Leave.
Not my fault.
Oh no, not this. Anything but
Yeah,
this.
let's keep those games.
Flying knee. Flash. Endless agony.
Endless pie. Endless pie. Endless pie. Endless pie.
And then he'll die here. Because poison. Bam. I don't know where all those cards were suddenly coming from, but I like it. Alright. I don't think I can buy any relics here. No, we were so close to membership card. Ooh, whenever I rest, I can add a card to my deck. Thank you. Let's take the smarter option and actually not lose any health. Image. Next turn we get 3 energy. Oh man, I didn't think that was going to come back around. So now it's 2 block per card played. Adrenaline, huh? Sucker Punch.
If I was a normal person, I'd be drinking coffee right now, but coffee will make me feel worse. Even if it does work, I'll just get a massive headache when I crash.
Oof.
Wait, what's wrong?
I didn't sleep too good.
I know that feel.
I thought I was gonna have to get up this morning and go somewhere, but I didn't. So I spent most of the morning not really sleeping.
That was close. Could have been much, much worse. After image is back. Deal 8.
Don't stop believing.
Ooh.
I don't know why that song got stuck in my head all of a sudden. Why it came up, nobody knows.
I did not play that hand right. I should have done stuff way differently. So
There it goes. Now it's working.
two artifacts. So I guess what I could do, 4 poison and 2 weak. That's both of those. Oh, I see.
Quick.
Minion. I'm afraid you don't, and I also don't have a camera for that donation to actually be a thing. However, there should be a link somewhere to my PayPal if you actually felt like donating any money. Be great. A lot of damage.
If I donate you a kiss, Josh.
I don't know.
How much is that worth to you?
Uh, I don't know, man. I don't know,
See
man.
how it is.
After image, noxious fumes, dagger spray.
Oh, this is garbage. That's probably the worst scroll I've ever gotten. Jumping in the air does damage to me, so I can't. Wow, that's awful.
Oh no, this is actually really awful. Do deadly poison, blur, and then tank up.
I don't want the crowbar. It sucks. Ugh. Jesus Christ. Not being able to double jump is.
I don't know where these cards keep magicianing themselves from.
Gonna die. On floor 3.
Shine. Strength potion. Oof.
This is.
Actually going to murder.
Really unplayable.
Okay, that's reduced it to a more tolerable amount of damage, but this is still gonna hurt a lot. Oh, yep, that was painful. Oh, that was painful. Okay. At least he's stunned.
Oh.
Oh, cool. Draw a card and then discard a card. That worked out great. So then we do neutralize,
What the heck is this?
sucker punch,
Uh,
dagger toss. I actually don't need leg sweep since he's stunned, and then I can just do dagger spray twice. Now he's no longer stunned. Now I have to do defense. So we'll do tiny fiver. Card one of these strikes. Phew. This is worrying the crap out of me like every time it happens. Hit. So my dexterity will go back down to 0. I don't really want to do that though. Draw till I have 6 cards. That's a lot of damage. Ow.
What am I doing? I have a decoy ability. Jesus Christ.
Whoops.
One of the best abilities in the game.
Oh, I always hate the ones they pick for Act 2. It's always the stupid one. I'll just take Grand Finale, even though I didn't like any of those card choices. So, I'll actually do the Eternal Feather. As neat as it would have been to have 5 additional cards, I'd rather just get additional health. And not these guys. At least I could get away with doing this. I can dagger toss one of them and discard reflex.
You still can't English, John.
I don't need English.
I don't need no stinking English.
English is for the weak.
I don't need no suit. I don't need this helmet neither.
Power armor? That's for pussies.
Power armor is for pussies.
It's a pretty good line, even though it's an awful game.
Okay. You want a gun instead?
Nah, he just needs some bubble gum.
I actually own Duke Nukem Forever on
It's
on
not the worst
PC.
game ever made, but
It's not terrible. I mean, it's not godlike either, but you know, I think it's it has its moments.
it's a
Reminder. Open up Streamlabs.
It
so
also
don't forget.
it also has lots of titty. Lots of titty.
Oh, there ain't just titty. There's some coitus.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we don't get to see that.
But you get like you get bonuses for doing all of that stuff.
It's true.
Get more health or
You
whatever.
get more ego.
Yeah, ego, which is your health bar. Get it? Enemies hurt his ego. We're in 5th grade.
He has to stroke his big ego. I like the vibrator joke though that they make. That was actually a pretty good joke. It's whenever Duke gets shrunk down.
That's a few times, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's when he's still shrunk. When he's mini Duke. If you go see the twins while you're mini Duke, what does one of the twins say? She says, "Oh, he's just like the toy version of what is it? Yeah. He's the same size as my Duke toy." And he's like, "I bet he crawl." And she's like, and her sister says, you gonna let him crawl around in there too?"
Oof.
Yeah, it's and then it was something along the lines of like, nah, nah,
Oh my god.
he doesn't, uh, the real Duke doesn't, like, the real Duke doesn't send shockwaves like this, like the toy one does, or something like that. And I was like,
Awkward.
oh, it's a fucking vibrator joke. You know, people, Anita Sarkeesian really like fucking pounded into that game, and was like, all the male riders and shit, and lo and behold, a lot of the people who wrote those jokes were like women.
They know
Like
how
a
to,
lot of the
you
like,
know, make a joke.
do what? You like cut out.
He said,
'Cause they know how
surprise,
to take a
surprise, because
joke.
they can take a joke.
Yeah. Well, a lot of the more sexual jokes were written by the female writers. They even came out in Republic about it. They're like, hey, yeah, a lot of the super sexual jokes, we wrote those. So in a way, you're kind of being sexist, Anita. Have fun with that, sweetheart. And they just kind of left. What do you need? The fuck do you mean? Oh. Mm.
Actually, that might have killed me. Was not approved by the committee.
Frick.
I
Whatever,
approved it,
with garbage.
therefore it's alright.
Grunge, so unlucky.
That's for you. It's all the parts and shit for the arcade cabinet.
I actually can't attack this thing because it will kill me.
You gotta be careful with it. Everything should be in
Let
there
me
now.
let me do poison. Yeah, after that, I can't actually attack it. Because thorns is a thing.
You gotta loop it like a pendant. It comes out.
Okay.
It was like $20.
Oh. Scary stuff. Ooh, dash.
My favorite one's still the Zora Sapphire. The heart. Yeah, the boss heart container.
Ooh. Specimen. And we'll take a potion belt as well.
You just gotta loop it like a pendant, like a locket.
Oh man, I'm gonna fight an elite. Like that's a finality. Oh. I don't like this where literally any turn any of these
I used
combats
to
can
wear
be
the
over.
Zora Sapphire all the time. I still need to wear it. It slides right back in there. Nope. Nope. Other way. You have it in the wrong way. There you go. No. That's no. That I mean, yeah, you could put it there, but you know, you can put it on top of that box. On, yeah, there you go. Right down that middle. Technically it's yours, but you know.
I have. Oh man, I have to do so much damage.
Yeah, slide them in there.
Damage.
That's a damn allottage.
You're not wrong.
That's a dot of lamage.
It's a lot of damage.
The peanut gallery voice from far, far away. It's a lot of...
Onomatopoeia. Transformers. Robots in disguise.
Did you say the skies or disguise? Oh, they all revived.
Yes.
This actually might kill me.
Here, Josh, I got you. Yesn't. Juggalo furries might be my favorite. Might be my favorite taken out of context.
Okay. So... I could kill one, and that would give me 17 block, but I'd die. Or I could take 6 more block, and then still die, because that's 32, and... Shit.
Oh, here's some news. So,
Oh yeah, I forgot. I get... Thank you, Gremlin
Store.
Horn, for coming in the clutch. I'll live.
Stores are quietly pulling copies of Fallout 76 off their shelves
Of course they are.
because game's probably about to go free to play.
Whew.
Just from how terrible it is.
How it's been doing? Yeah, no, it's been doing pretty badly.
It's literally losing sales every week.
Yeah. Dagger spray. Flying knee. Phew. It just has bad news written all over it either way. Let's take the random event and just hope. Oh god, this again. Okay. Now I have 2 of the trashiest things in the world here. And this boss. Okay.
A mullet?
This could be where the run ends.
Meanwhile, I'm already on my second run. of this
Oh,
game.
this is absolutely where the run ends.
That freaking scroll that makes me hurt myself every time I double jump is awful.
This is where mine ends. There's no way I can rack up enough defense to stave off 33. So Blur, defense, dagger toss. Well, that's it. That's where the tale comes to a conclusion.
Yep, suck it up and try again.
Yeah.
Another choice you got. Where's the enemy?
At least I got a new unlock. Let me update.
Okay.
Defect. That's what it was. Alright. So I feel confident. I'm gonna run this in Ascension mode. Hello again. Talk to the mystical whale. Upgrade a card. Obtain 3 random potions. Upgrade a card. You can already start with Zap Plus. I love this. Okay. Let's take the middle road here.
So, I never realized this, but No More Heroes makes a Duke Nukem Forever joke.
Do they?
They do. Whenever you fight Jean, she says, and I quote, what if the game gets delayed? You wouldn't want this to be No More Heroes Forever, would you?
Oof.
I'm like, ooh. The fucking low blow.
Yeah.
Meta joke goes too far.
God, that still fucks with me. Still to this day. The big major like quote unquote
Oh.
spoiler for No More Heroes. That Jean's your half sister. I need to play No More Heroes again.
Probably wouldn't hurt. Aw. Don't know what that event was, and I don't care. I'm not gonna do that either. Let's see. Oh, neat. Just what I wanted, 5 damage. Well, kill him immediately. Ew, it licked me.
This guy is bad at this game.
Who?
I'm just watching I was watching the Jean fight again.
Ah,
And this guy's really bad.
bad.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear. 14's a lot of damage, except it's going to keep going up every time I put defense cards out. Neat. So that would do evoke it twice. Ooh. You can no longer become frail. Hell yeah. Static discharge.
What? Cool
Yes.
guy. No friendly fire. What friendly
I
fire?
am.
Oh, I guess from explosions. Oh, I get it. Cool guys don't look at explosions. I get it.
What about cool guys not looking at explosions?
Exactly.
So apparently, SNES games are coming to the Switch.
Switch is just gonna have everything.
Boy, am I glad I have that console.
Except Mother 3. Reggie. It's like Half-Life 3 at this point. Except Half-Life 3 is kinda dead.
Half-Life 3 just memes at this point. Frozen egg. Neat. Oh dear.
We got Hunt Down the Free Man, the best Half-Life game.
Why? Why do you do this?
Clearly the best Half-Life game. The best story. The best gameplay.
That's a lot of damage.
Just like Doom 3 is the best Doom.
I want to get that one card that lets me have more than 3 orb slots so I can really do some serious damage.
Really want this. Kinda sucks. What's it even called? Doesn't have a name. Dropping it.
He wasn't going to get to, but I wanted to be safe. Ah, the old ornamental fan. Beams though.
I'm your biggest fan.
That's too good of a. It's too pure of a joke.
Yeah.
Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day, every day.
Day.
Smoke weed every day. Day. Smoke weed every day. Every day. Smoke weed every day. Smoke weed every day.
Sorry,
Smoke,
kids.
smoke every day. Weed every day.
Sorry, kids. He means vape.
No, I don't think he does.
Aren't they just the
I was
same
gonna say herbal
thing?
cigarettes, but kids shouldn't be smoking those either.
Yeah, no, they shouldn't. Smoke
I'd
weed
rather-
every day.
I'd rather someone smoke weed than cigarettes. Just my honest opinion. I'm just saying. That's just me.
Stormbless.
I'd rather people not smoke either, but if you had a choice, I'd rather it be weed than cigarettes. And cigaritas. I'm not allowed to use the proper English term for cigarette because you'll get banned.
You're right. You're right. You're not supposed to use that. Let's see. Ooh.
Do you not know what the English term for a cigarette is, Drew?
Oh, you mean like the UK?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Please
do.
don't. Also,
I mean, is it
Kai
really?
asks
I mean, it's an
a
actual
great
term.
question.
I mean, still.
Basically, what's going on so far is we're, air quote, going to slay the Spire.
We're going on a trip in
Yeah.
our favorite rocket ship.
Tell us.
Right, going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship. Basically, there's
I didn't know
three
you were playing
outright,
Pikmin.
I guess, classes in the game, is the loose way to put it, and each one has its own benefits, strengths, cards that it gets to play, and then,
Well, what about weaknesses?
well, that's true. There are weaknesses for each one as well. I'm just not as familiar as I could be with the game, so I can't say, oh yeah, this class is really good at doing this, but this one sucks at doing that. Personally, so far, I like playing the defect just because you get a lot of you get to do a lot of different things with the orbs which are floating around them. So they're basically just like these different elements that he can channel, and based on which element you're channeling determines what actually happens at the end of your turn. There's lightning orbs, which you've seen constantly that I'm using, which call down lightning. You'll get darkness orbs, which they don't innately do anything when they're in your orb bar here, other than at the end of your turn they build 6 damage. So when they're finally evoked, when they're in this far right slot here, however much damage they've built up over time while they're sitting in your queue, whenever they're actually evoked, they'll shoot at the lowest health enemy that you're fighting and deal its visible damage to that enemy. What's so funny, Aaron?
Don't worry about it.
I am worried about it.
Don't worry about it.
No, I'm very worried about it.
I'm not fucking sending it to you.
I'm extremely worried.
I mean, if you want it here, fine. There you go.
Anxious. Oh god, that's a lot of damage.
Drew knows exactly what this is. Drew remembers this.
Oh. Okay. Defense.
I don't know why that kills me every single time.
Oh, I didn't have enough energy to do. Actually, haha, I can do that. Still not enough though.
What?
Eat this for debuffs. But sort of back to the game talk I was speaking about earlier. Basically, let's see. I was talking about elements. Yes,
Ooh,
yes, that was it.
Dreamcast looks really nice.
There's also you can get ice, which gives you innate defense at the end of your turns. And then there's plasma, which will give you energy whenever your turn comes to an end. Or rather, you start, like, if you have one plasma, you'll, instead of starting the turn with 3 energy, you start it with 4. So it's just sort of this... It's just, it's a neat system to me, how everything's just sort of building off of itself. Like, with all the different energies you can do, and then you can get cards that make you channel different things, or like, I've been playing here, so whenever I play a power card, I channel a lightning orb, but then whenever I receive damage, I channel another lightning orb. And just those sort of cards for the defect character. Do I want to deal damage on this turn? No. Stop. Wait, because he's got thorns on. That's a lot of damage. Poke that twice.
Man, oh Lord, they coming.
Oh Lord. Focus. Focus is a nifty stat, so increases the effectiveness of my orbs by 2. So now, whenever my lightning bolts hit, they'll do 5 damage instead of 3 damage. And then that would double, like if I had frost, I would get like 4 armor instead of 2. Darkness would go up by 8 instead of 6. And plasma would give me 3 energy at the start of my turn. I still can't hit this guy because he's got thorns on.
You know how to kickstart your stream, Josh?
I don't know. How do I do that?
Have a cat cam.
You're right. Damn. I need a cat cam. Gotta get on
I'm
that.
serious though.
No, I mean, you're not wrong. That's why I was like, man, you're right. I needed to get on that.
Alright.
Drew just wants to see your handsome face all the time. That's what it is.
I didn't say Josh cam, I said cat cam.
So? What? The cam can't be for Josh sometimes? Maybe.
But it wouldn't
maybe,
be the cat cam.
I know, then it would be like the sexy
He has to
cam.
have it in text above the thing, cat cam.
It would be sexy cam.
He also needs
He's not a girl though. Can't
he
get
needs
away
text
with it.
like all over his screen,
Okay.
saying like last person who subscribed, followed, gave bits.
I do need to do that, just to be as obnoxious as possible at all times.
You have to have a notification. You have to have a notification sound, and it has to have like no cooldown. It just needs to be constantly going.
And it just loops and layers over. Yeah.
I don't know, I'm
It
torn
also
on it.
needs to be,
Sometimes
like,
it's funny,
really
but
loud.
sometimes it's really annoying.
Oh god, Kai, that's awful, but hilarious.
I just think if you're getting like a bunch of fucking notifications, of people
John, can you like come
donating-
10 feet closer to the
Stop.
mic, please?
No, he's fine.
What do you mean?
There you go.
What do you mean by
What,
this?
what do you mean?
Yeah.
Closer? There you go. ASMR time.
No, like if you're getting like 20 fucking donations and each one has its own like sound that takes forever and is really loud, stop. Just stop.
How many seconds is the limit, John?
Enough to just if it's loud and it never stops repeating.
All of these relics are actually
Get some
terrible.
variety. Get multiple sounds that go off.
I think Max's streams, his donation sounds are pretty good.
I don't know. I'm hoping once I actually get the ball rolling on streaming more often and having more people follow me and
This is,
stuff, I'm actually going to try to JoJo theme everything.
I know
Yeah, you are.
all his notification sounds and
Oh.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Let's see.
I know that all of Max's
We're
stuff
also
is
gonna
like.
actually have to try not to say anything.
Yeah, like because I have it set up where if anybody actually subscribes, it actually plays a mini GIF of Joseph when he was spying on Lisa, and he's just like, nice.
Nice. I know all of Max's are just or either like Capcom sounds or I know someone made an animation of him, like a 3D render of him doing like the famous Cloud Strife, like twirl the sword, put it on your back.
Woo.
But it only plays if you donate like 777.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, so like some sounds
Ooh,
have so some sounds and some donations have like
new weapon.
certain things like 21 suck dick. That's only if you donate $21.
I don't have enough damage. He's gonna get away with
But-
my money.
Crap.
There we go.
But most people who donate like $5 or anything like that, it plays the Marvel vs. Capcom player select theme, like the first 5 to 10 seconds.
Which
of it.
one? The first one?
Just Marvel vs. Capcom.
Marvel.
When's
the original.
Marvel?
Not ever.
Not this year, baby.
And probably not next year.
John,
either.
you went away again. Stop.
Come back.
Your cat's in your chair again. I swear to
Ah.
God. Are they really?
No,
Or-
I'm just
oh,
leaning
okay.
in my chair. I didn't move it.
John is relaxing.
Shooting some b-ball outside of school.
Sure. Could be where I was going with that. We'll never know.
Unless you tell us. Unless you don't even know.
I don't think I knew either.
Do you ever know as far as you know when you go further beyond?
You know when you that one little kid just trying to describe one thing and he can't even get it out. Oh, hit the. Nope, actually can't do that. I gotta block.
How about speak English 101?
I know John got fucking savagely wrecked the other day.
Oh, yeah, Grammarly just destroyed me.
He fucked you up.
Savage.
son.
I
Don't
had
think
a
about no
Grammarly
bank account.
To Chrome, and it just bitches at me all the time, and I feel bad.
John's
I've got like 10 errors that are only premium like issues. I'm like, I can't fix those.
What's a premium
know.
issue?
It's like word choice, misplaced words or phrases, and there's like somewhere in this thick ass document there's a misuse, semicolons, quotation marks, or something like that.
Somewhere there's
Somewhere.
a wrong.
And there's like punctuation and compound complex sentences. Like where? I don't know where.
John's really like it fucked him up.
Your text is simple and easy
It's
to
really
read.
picky.
It's likely to be understood by someone with at
It
least
also
a
doesn't-
6th grade education.
Treat fiction very well.
It really
Even if
doesn't.
you tell it that it's like a story.
I think Aaron's here. I need to go
Oh, is Aaron? Oh, okay.
at my house.
The errand boy arrived.
John, message me on Discord and tell me if you all are on your way. Well, that's
Okay.
stupid because you all will be on your way.
Yeah,
That's
I
fucking
I
stupid.
gotta go.
All right.
He's gotta go, man. Just gotta go.
That means I gotta fucking go too. I gotta put pants on. Fuck, I hate pants.
Oops.
I hate pants. They
Yep.
make me feel less like a human and more like a piece of artificial people.
A piece of artificial people.
Piece of artificial people.
Not your kind of people.
What do you mean, you people?
What do you mean, you
Not
people?
your kind of people.
Oh, I should have done damage. I am actually retarded.
I love that movie. I think that Robin Hood Men in Tights might just be the best. Oh, what is his name? It's the same guy who made Blazing Saddles and a lot of the other
Hmm.
films that
Who made it or was in it?
no made. Mel something.
Mel Gibson? No.
I was about to say Mel Gibson's an actor.
No,
We don't
yeah,
talk
no,
about
it
Mel
was
Gibson.
I started and then for some reason Gibson
Hold on.
came out first, but I know who you're talking about.
Jackal.
Jackal? Looks like a jackal? Jackal? Looks like a jackal? Against
Mel
my better
Brooks.
judgment. Oh, man. You ever just make a mistake? Mel Brooks. That was it. Thank
Yeah.
you, James.
You're welcome.
Much appreciated. Just, oh, hey, that's it. That's the thing. Cool.
No, the guy who plays in it is Carrie Ells.
Hmm.
I lost?
Defense.
I lost?
Defense.
Wait a minute. That's not in the script.
That's not in the script.
Everybody, and you just see a bunch of people pull out like a huge parchment. God, Richard Lewis was hilarious in that movie. That's a fantastic movie. All right, I gotta go, boys.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Stay sexy and beautiful.
Whoa. Hold on now.
Mwah.
Stay PG.
Yeah, let's stay PG, please.
Where were they going?
Oh, no. Movie. They're gonna go see the Broly movie.
Oh.
It's pretty risky with the weather.
It is.
It's been raining all day, and it's supposed to, like, snowstorm tonight. Obviously.
Man,
not
I
to
just
be
got
sure
myself
for,
killed
But
by greed. I have to hope RNG blesses me enough to survive one hit.
the
And it
RNG
didn't.
gods with all of your might.
It didn't. I am the die. Oh! What? I have 1 health. 1 health. Somebody call a doctor. I'm actually gonna die here, though. This is
Holy
me
crap.
dying.
Hi. Jesus.
And strength. I hate this. Yes, I was defeated. Thank you for the update. Let's play one of the other characters. Play the Ironclad. There's melee cards. Create a card. Well, clearly we're gonna upgrade Bash, so. It's too early for the market, so it's gonna be bad. So. Why does that thing get to do so much damage so soon? That's bullshit.
Did I go the wrong way again?
Invited to an event? I ain't gone.
Introvert powers activate.
Yeah, pretty much. Ugh.
Shape of someone in a dark room on a computer.
Wow, I feel attacked. We'll take that. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. Do uppercut. See, okay. So, a big thing, I know Kai mentioned this earlier, was asking sort of how the game operates. Up here, along the top, you'll get artifacts. And those all do many different things based on which ones you're holding, and a lot of them can work in unison together and do some hilarious things.
Probably
Like,
also not some so good things.
well, yeah, because you can also get curses, which also go in your artifact bar. But the funny thing is, so say you do get cursed, there are artifacts out there that are entirely based on, like, oh, if you get cursed, instead of it sitting in your hand and becoming unplayable, you can actually discard it or play it and take 1 HP damage, and then it's exhausted and no longer in your hand to worry about. And just other neat little things like that. And then there's some that are based on, like, one of them I get a lot is the fan. So the fan basically is like, hey, if you play let's see, if you play 3 attacks this turn, you gain 4 block. Like, there's just some that are like that are circumstantial. There's others that are like every 4 turns this happens, and then you can try to power play, I guess. Like, okay, so if in this many turns I'm gonna get like 2 energy, you can try to like play around it. Although you still have to deal with the whole, these cards are random, and I have no idea what's gonna happen next. I didn't need to do that. Fine, though, that I did. Oh. Whoops. Not enough energy. Now I have enough energy. Haha. Take that. Energy potion. Potions are a whole fun concept. Like the Silent, which is sort of like a witch doctor-y type character, actually has a card that you can play once per combat that it's called Alchemize, and you literally just go bam, use it. You gain a random potion or whatever, and then it's exhausted. And it's just that way, it's like, oh, well, I don't have to worry about getting potions after combat. I can just keep, getting them that way. See, I don't need to do anything here. I'm only missing 4 health, so let's upgrade something. 7 damage to all enemies. 2 weak and 2 vulnerable. Or I can get Searing Blow +1. Do Uppercut plus. Damn, not these guys. Let's just get their artifact out of here. So right now with the, since I'm playing the Ironclad, his starting artifact is basically just, at the end of every combat, you heal 6. And then you'll get another artifact later where you heal 10 after every combat. So it's like, it's better on his routes if you do like a lot of enemy heavy things. It's basically just, oh look, here's all this, it's sort of like a trade, because if you can walk in and just like decimate a whole fight, that's free health. But like if it's a struggle, then you're gonna end up killing yourself. I gain thorns here. Just because that way it's damage back to them. I'll take the raw 9 just because I'd rather get one of them killed. Oh man, what a draw.
Shit. Haven't seen this room before.
Armaments.
Oh, die please! Oh.
Is there another later? Okay, I'll just do that. Go here. Bag of marbles. Excellent. Now I can upgrade a card. So now we can upgrade Searing Blow. You do not know this man. Interesting. I don't usually take the boot. I don't find it useful. See. Shrug it off. I usually just try to favor block cards over anything else just because more often than not I find myself in a situation where, man, I really wish I could just tank up and not have to worry about actually getting my face punched in. Though the enrage buff, well, it's a skill, air quote. But skills block all blocking is usually classified in the skill tree. So all right. 2 vulnerable and 2 weak sounds great. That will slap him. Now he's only doing 4 damage. 4 paint. Upgrade 2 random skills. So Shrug It Off and defense got upgraded. Ooh, that's nifty. Never seen that card before, so I'm going to take it. Oh no, I've been weakened. Worst debuff in any. I'm gonna deal 9 damage. Gross. I'm gonna deal 12. I could just kill you outright. So if I do defend plus normal defend. Regen potion. Good stuff. Another thunderclap. I'm gonna rest. Good old slimy boy. Slap, slap, slap.
There's no way I can. Maybe.
What are you playing, Drew?
A lot of redneck. It's kind of like the game you're playing because it's a roguelike. Roguelike. But it's a
Roguelikes
shooter.
are. Oh, okay. I say roguelike shooter sounds like Enter the Gungeon.
Well, it's an FPS.
Oh,
And each room you go into is random.
gotcha. Okay, if I can get him to... Oh, geez. No, I can't. Maybe. Damn. Gonna eat that. I'm gonna eat both of these. I just wasn't strong enough because if I had actually gotten him below 70, he would have done this. So now he's gonna split. I wouldn't have been hit with that 26 damage. Uppercut. There we go. So they all will split. So I'm going to end up having like 4 of these little slimes. Ugh, frail. Frail's the worst. Okay, you do power through. I can also do defend and then shrug it off. So I will survive, but barely.
Ouch.
Stop with the frail. Damn it.
There you go.
You know, I figured the 16 was going to go first, but no, they just had to reverse it up on me. Ye old reversal of fortune. Gosh. This is just getting worse and worse.
Cycles of guilt.
Hmm. Okay. You know what? I don't care. It's overkill, but I need this out of here. Weakened and frail, just the entire combat. That one's dead. At least I can't be weakened anymore and I deal full damage. Problem is... this is gonna hurt. He's gonna split. I've actually never had this much trouble with this boss before. I'm like really frustrated. I could have exhausted 2 of those slime cards. Flex. Flex is the best move in the game because it's like, here's a free 2 strength for the whole turn at 0 cost. The best. I'll go to the store. Start here. Flex in action. Oh, okay.
Wow, I didn't kill him. Oh yeah. Rocket launcher's so good though. Nope.
Oh boy. Sweet. I didn't think that was actually going to work out that way. That's great. You're dead, kiddo.
Nani?
Reckless charge. Stop. What relics are for sale? Whenever you play a power card, add a random card in your hand that costs 0. End your turn without block, gain 6. Start of each combat, add a random colorless card into your hand. What powers do I even have in my deck? A lot of attacks and skills with only one power, and it's Rupture. That's not a good choice. Get the Orichalcum.
I beat the boss of this level. I'm gonna be really impressed.
No refunds. We Marcus now. Ew, no. No. You're not gonna play me for a fool. Confusion. Well, that's neat. Actually, angry. Best card. I say best card a lot, but like anger as a card is hysterical, and I love using it repeatedly because it's a 0 cost card. It deals 6 damage, and whenever you use it, you add a copy of it into your discard pile whenever it's also discarded from use. $21 damage, or I could deal 16. The salt card. Sometimes. Flex. Well, immolate. Okay, we'll just do that instead. Okay.
Wow.
outright kill one of those dudes. I'll take it. I'm only taking 13 damage this turn instead of a bunch more. Okay, so I can do Bot Weakness. Swift Strike for 9 damage. Thunderclap. And I can soak up some damage here.
Oh, I hate this room. Stop! Somebody ranged attacks.
Peace. Here it is.
I'm a squishy boy with the spill too.
Oh, hell yeah. Bam! More health. And I got a frozen egg. Literally just gave me that, but this power card is actually garbage. This flex is better, and they can stack.
Oh boy, meat will recover more health. Good thing this build lets me not recover health from meat.
Sounds about right. God, there's a lot of elites around here. Alright, let's go this way. Shuriken. Whenever you play... Have you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 1 strength. So, I didn't even bother reading through that event, because that event does the same thing every time. They're like, hey, you can either get a card that gives you, you get 3 strength and lose 2 health at the start of combat. You can transform 2 cards in your deck, or you get a relic, which at the start of combat you get 3 strength, and then at the end of the first turn that 3 strength goes away. What I can do is spot weakness, shrug it off, and we'll just go ahead and deal 12 damage. Actually, it's going to be 9 because that guy's a jerk.
Close one.
Speaking of flex, there it is. Immolate. Oh. Good thing I have all this bonus strength, otherwise this would be very tough.
need Smart Pocket. All my weapons take a long time to reload. Smart Pocket reloads all weapons you're not currently using.
Sweet.
You can literally just switch back and forth because they instantly reload.
That's pretty hilarious.
It's a godsend for rocket launchers and stuff.
Hey, look, it's the event that killed me last round.
I really wish I had it this run because I got the no damage from your own explosions
Yeah.
scroll. Well, let's not use this. It's actually pretty good.
I'm gonna shrug off. Yeah, I was bound to take 12 no matter what. Okay. Swift, angry, immolate, ghostly armor. Flex, bash. Okay, against my better judgment, we're gonna do this. So, bot, immolate. Ho ho! That went a lot better than the first time I tried this. That man just got absolutely eviscerated. Aw, I was close. Reduce as much damage as possible. So we'll take 6 instead of 12. And murder this dude. Bop. Sweet. Old coin. 300 free gold. Every 3 times you shuffle your draw pile, gain 2 energy. That went exceedingly better. Man, I hate these guys. Actually, wait. Thank God I just got that artifact potion because I hate being confused. Confusion in this game doesn't work like... Basically how it happens is, if you get confused... Wait, what the hell? Aw, I got confused anyway. That's bullshit. Okay, so basically now, all my cards cost something random. Instead of making sense. I literally can't afford to do that combo. I'm just about to take 15. Great. Do that instead. At least bash is free. Flex. I'm gonna get 6. Oh boy, too vulnerable. I'm pretty sure I can kill him here. Oh yeah, I absolutely can. Get out of my face. Sword boomerang. Okay.
I had 8 HP for a second. Ugh.
Sounds rough, buddy.
Ugh.
Oh, that jerk.
I only get health back from killing enemies.
Do that and apply vulnerable, and then I can do immolate. Oh, that didn't kill him? Well, now I'm upset. Actually, no, now I can. Reckless charge. I forgot about that. Two strength bonus now. Oof. Okay. I want that. And that. Oh, Jesus. 20 block. Well, flex, spot weakness, normal strike, thunderclap. This gonna hurt.
It's gonna hurt me real good.
Well, he's gonna hit me for 32.
Which health do you have?
I have 23 left. Yep. Swift, steering, sword boomerang. He actually has a turn. Angry again. Yeah, we should do flame barrier and shrug it off again. Sweet. Demon form at the start of your turn, gain 3 strength. Or it could be limit break and double it. Well, double 0 is 0, so let's just get demon form and call it a day. Hey, black blood replaces burning blood. Now I get 10 health at the end of every combat instead of 6. Okay, let's go to the store. Ah, Jesus, I hate this. I hate these lifelink guys. They're all actually garbage. Just do thunderclap and flame barrier. What's the sundial? Every 3 times. Flex. Anger. Thunderclap. Reckless charge. Gotta take out Mr. Double Damage back here. There we go. I'm only gonna take 3. Good, good. Front row seats. Okay. Swift. Reckless charge. Basherino. Fight's over. Sword boomerang plus.
Holy crap, I've never seen that. That's amazing.
Seen what?
Oh, not if I die though.
50% discount. Whenever you play 3 or less cards, drop 3 additional. Nope. Dreamcatcher. Leave, sword boomerang. Remove something? If there's anything negative I want to remove. Yeah. Cool. Okay. 3 strength, 5 strength. I'm actually not sure I could deal enough outright damage for this to actually mean something. We can try. Thunderclap. Or boomerang. And oh no, I can't. Oops. Oh, I can gain enough block to negate it. Reckless charge. Not gonna kill it. Although it might if I do this.
Oh, boss time.
Yeah. Angry plus. Oh god, Jesus.
Just don't get hit.
Okay,
Just don't get
actually,
hit.
I'm at full health. I could actually fight the boss, a boss from Act 1 to obtain a rare relic. Because I'm not going to forego the ability to heal at rest places in order to just be like, oh, check me out. I've got all my cards upgraded. That shit sounds dumb if you ask me. Because there have been times where it's like, man, if I just go to this rest place, I'll be fine. So, flame barrier.
Come on, this is the run! This is the run!
To earn.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die because I'm an idiot. Unless he has a third phase. Never made it that far.
He might.
Oh my god. Is he dead? Oh.
Actually, I just made myself take damage instead of getting away scot-free. Flex. Swift. Pommel. Anger. Strike. Armaments. Once again, I shot myself in the foot. Oh. Okay. This shouldn't be too bad. Made it work. And then I get a mango. Hilarious. Oh. What the shit?
Oh, I could play these.
Just I ain't got time for you guys. I gotta go. Just walked in and two-turned that whole fight. Just no. I gotta go. You need to leave. If you're still watching, Kai, I need you to clip that because that was great. Swift. Thunderclap. Thunderclap.
Easy clap.
Yep. Please clap.
Please clap.
Lex.
Holy crap! She has so much health. What the heck? Wow.
Actually might need to try to defend some of this.
Where are you?
That shit's gonna hurt. Yep, 24. Take 11. Oh, now we don't take any. Haha. I ran out of soda. I'm sad. Done drank it all.
Get some more.
I should. Twelve damage.
Oops. Oh well.
Flex, reckless charge, strike. Sweet.
Oh, I can't buy that. Poopy.
I don't have the Regal pillow, which sucks.
Can I not buy? I'm 6 gold off. Oh, sad.
Appreciated, good sir. Thank you for clipping that. Probably try to take that link and post it to my Twitter after we're done.
See what this damage does. 300. Oh,
That's a lot of damage.
it is. Man.
I'm reminded of a run I did where I was playing the defect, and it was like, okay, every time you obtain a card, you obtain 3 more copies of that card. So I was like, okay, sure, no big deal. And then I was playing through, so I have like 120 something cards in my deck, right?
It's a lot of cards.
It's a lot of cards. So then one of them, I found one card, it was called Mind Blast. And so it was like, okay, for every card that's in your draw pile, it was literally a 1-to-1 damage ratio. So it was like, okay, I see you have, you know, Like, I see you have 181 cards in your deck. This card deals 181 damage. I was just like, okay, video game.
To you or you dealt?
You know, like, I dealt that much damage to... Yeah.
They did. Explosive bow. Oh.
So basically, like, turn 1 opened, and I was just like, alright, so I'm gonna nuke them for, like, 360 damage. Needless to say, I won that daily grind.
No.
I got to the final boss. The final boss has, like, 500 health. So turn 1, I did, like, 450. I made sure, like, every single absolute 6 max HP. Alright, we'll do this. I don't want to deal with that shit. Okay, try to get to this marketplace. Create some cards, but
I ain't having that shit.
I don't know. I was kind of just blown away just from how lucky I got with that whole setup. At the end of that round, I ended up with almost 200 cards in my deck.
Oh, new enemies.
What a power. Skills don't cost anything, but whenever you play them, they're exhausted. Like, oh no, that sounds terrible. Okay, all my flexes are upgraded. Ah, the pen nib. Interesting. So let's do this, this, and this. And then just buy limit break for the hell of it. And now we can upgrade one more card, so I'm gonna go ahead and choose Searing Blow again. Which items were you talking about? Were you talking about the relics I just bought, or like, some of the other cards that were sitting around?
Interesting weapon.
Oh, the things I just bought? Okay, the pen nib. So every 10th attack card that gets played, on the 10th one, this will appear under my buffs over here, and then that attack will deal double damage. The meat on the bone, if I end a fight at 50% or below health, I gain 12 when combat is over. So all of these up here, all these relics give me all sorts of different bonuses. So to me, it's important to try to get as many of those as possible, just to have, because they're pretty much just a pocket buff that I can carry with me all the time through the whole excursion of playing through the game. That's a lot of damage he's gonna hit me with.
It's a lot of damage.
A lot of damage. So do anger. And then because I want to feel better about this. Oh man, you know what I should have done? Okay, actually we'll drink this Gambler's Brew. Ditch these. Pick this up. I knew this was a good idea, so I got Reckless Charge. That's 10 more damage. And I got a defend. Skirted all that. Okay, so this turn's gonna have to be a little bit better. So let's do Flex is one card. Oh no, it's counting up. Okay. So Flex, Limit Break, Rampage, and Sword Boomerang.
Wow, this really ramping up the difficulty, aren't we, game?
Did it go to another level?
So there's 3 pyramids were essentially levels, I guess, and I beat the first pyramid. Now I'm on
Yeah.
the second one, and you try to get to the top, and the layout and enemies are completely different.
Gotcha. Aw, draw reduction. Okay. Basically what's gonna happen here is he's gonna just end my turn as soon as I play this. Cause he's an asshole. This is the worst boss out of all of them. Just because Time Warp exists. Time Warp existing is the worst thing that could have ever happened. Pommel. Immolate. I'm gonna get hurt so bad. It's like the worst DPS race ever, and you can't even like DPS race him because he'll just be like, oh, Time Warp is a thing that exists. Okay, here's what I was just talking about. So the pen nib, I've played 9 attack cards. I'm on the 10th attack card. Now the next attack's going to deal double damage. So Uppercut is going to deal 44 instead of 22 with my strength buff on it. Boom. No, I don't want to dance to the Time Warp again. We're not doing that. I actually would like to have Shrug It Off again. Oh. Heavy blade. Damn. What I thought. Fine. Oh, he just healed. I'm so pissed. Makes it even worse now. I don't even want to deal damage. I just want to defense up. Oh. Doesn't matter. My turn's over. Time to take a lot of damage. Fucking time warp. We're getting closer and closer to dying. Just slowly sliding my foot in death's door. Okay, so... This is actually literally death. I absolutely despise losing to this fucking guy. If there is any other person I could lose to.
Why is he really cocky about it?
Suck it! We're walking off with 1 HP. Oh man, I'm so glad I did that first. Is this the heart of the Spire? You deal that
Oh
much
god, they're on the
damage.
ground now. They've evolved.
Ask yourself, have I been here before? Victory! Adventure mode level 2. Huh. Oh, hey, I forgot. I actually beat it on the not grind mode, so I actually get the credits. Ugh. Okay. I'm just glad I managed to pull it off. Because if I didn't, I was going to be upset. Okay, now that the credits are rolling, I'm actually going to use this opportunity to get another drink and go to the bathroom. Okay, and we're back. And I actually don't know if I like click around. Oh, click again to exit. All right, skip the credits. Okay, so now I have to actually beat it the normal way with everybody, and then I get a cool unlock. It looks like. Oh, can't wait. Okay. I've been streaming for like 3 hours. I'm kind of tired. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make sure I take that clip and upload it to Twitter, and then as soon as this is over, I'll upload it to YouTube. But oh man, it's starting to rain. Okay. But yeah, thanks everybody for coming. I know it was probably just Kai today because it's the weekend and everybody wants to go do their own thing, but appreciate you coming, man. It means a lot.
Like, follow, subscribe.
Yeah, the general plug. Yep. Like, follow, subscribe. I have a YouTube channel. In case nobody catches it live, I upload all of them directly to to the YouTube channel as soon as I'm done with them. I do have a Twitter. I'm trying to make sure I covered all my bases. But yeah. Yeah, that thunder is loud. Damn. Okay.
Oh, it's stormy in Florida too, huh?
Yeah, it's about to be. Getting pretty bad.
Dang.
Yeah. All right. Let's end this right here.